Yeah, it's the future. So the last few years have seen an absolute explosion with smartphones and tablets. However, my question is, are smartwatches the next big thing? So the idea behind a smartwatch is pretty simple. It's essentially a mini smartphone that lives on your wrist, that delivers notifications from your phone, lets you take calls, snap a quick picture, and of course check the time. I've been using the Samsung Galaxy Gear the last few weeks. However, there are several other options, including the Pebble and the Whim 1, which was quickly bought by Google and is expected to be the base for the Google Now smartwatch. And of course there's Apple, who has long been rumored to be making their own iWatch. But is there something to this, or are smartwatches not so smart after all? Take a look around the Galaxy Gear, and it should give you a good idea of what to expect with other models. It's built surprisingly well, with a 1.6-inch screen surrounded by a very nice looking brushed metal that puts the Galaxy Note 3 to shame. There's a single button for turning on and off the Gear, as well as a few pins on the back for connecting it to the base for charging and syncing. The Gear has an integrated band where you'll find the decent 1.9 megapixel camera, along with the speaker built into the clasp. As nice as it is on paper though, the only time I ever use the camera on the Gear is for showing it to people. It seems like a nice feature, but since you have to have the watch tethered to your phone, why wouldn't you just reach for your much better camera? Software-wise, the Gear is running Android with a basic skin. It works well enough, with a swipe from the top to bring you back, and swiping left to right will bring you through your different options. Sometimes core Android does poke through though, and the look is very stripped down and plain, but all the blacks do a good job of taking advantage of that AMOLED screen. You can also download apps for the Gear. The selection is tiny right now, and what is available is pretty limited. I can imagine a few things being useful on a smartwatch, but for the most part it's better to just grab your phone and use a full-sized app. And at that point, once I have 1 million subscribers, I should be able to take over YouTube. So the Galaxy Gear also takes calls. So it might not be the most practical thing in the world, as the speaker is fairly quiet and it's a little weird to talk to your watch in public. However, it is probably one of the coolest inner geek things that I've done in a long time. One thing that's a little disappointing with the Galaxy Gear are the notifications. It's great to be able to glance down at what's going on quickly, but unless it's a call or text, you'll have to go to your phone to actually read the notification. Battery life is pretty good on the Gear, as I'm able to average about 2 to 3 days on a charge. Considering that this is basically a smartphone from a couple years ago crammed into a watch, I'm not complaining, although you will be able to get better battery life with some other smartwatches such as the Pebble. The biggest problem with the Gear is that you have to be tethered to a Samsung phone like the Note 3 and soon to be the Galaxy S4 and Note 2. That's fine if you have one of those, but it would be nice to be able to use your watch with any phone. So after using a smartwatch for the last couple weeks, I get it. Now is the Galaxy Gear perfect? Definitely not. However, it does have a lot of potential, and I can really see a reason why you might want to actually wear a smartwatch. However, is that going to be better than Google Glass? Well, that one's going to have to wait for another video. So what do you guys think about smartwatches? Would you get one? Definitely be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, I want to thank the sponsor for this video, Hotspot Shield. Do you ever use public Wi-Fi or run into videos being blocked in your country? That's where Hotspot Shield comes in. It's a virtual private network that helps keep you safe online. It allows you to surf the web anonymously with an encrypted tunnel between you and the internet, which is great for privacy, as well as keeping you safe from malware and identity theft. With Hotspot Shield, you get a single universal account that works across all of your devices, including Android, iOS, or your Mac or Windows computer. If you want to keep your online browsing safe from prying eyes and help support the channel, you can check out Hotspot Shield and get 20% off with the promo code AustinEvans at the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're always kept up to date with the latest and greatest. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time.